back to my channel, Life with Cass. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. And if you've been here, thank you so much for being a day one. So today we're talking about Vision 2022 because it's a new year. We need to plan what we want to achieve for this year. So let's get right into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So I know that writing a vision down may sound very cliche. It's the same thing as saying that it's a new year, I need New Year's resolutions, which most of the time don't even come to fruition. But having a vision is just saying that I have a plan of what I want to achieve for the next 12 months. That is basically it. We're not saying that you need to write a whole board out with butterflies and sticky notes and all of those things. No, that is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you need to plan ahead, know exactly what you want to achieve for the new year coming. You don't want to go in blindly without knowing exactly what you want to achieve in this new year. So I just have basic tips on how to write down your vision, on how to plan your vision, write it down. Having a vision is the same thing as manifesting what you want. You need to know exactly what you want. That is exactly what your vision is. Knowing what you want and either writing it down or thinking about it and planning ahead on how you're going to achieve it. So first things first, you need to write down your vision. It's either you're going to write it down on a piece of paper, you're going to use your phone like I did. I just write everything on my phone because it's just easier. I'm not going to lose my phone. Know exactly what you want. Think about, for the next 12 months, what do I want to see happening in my life? You need to say, and the best way for me to do this is to categorize each and every aspect or each and every, category in my life. So whether it be finances, whether it be relationships, whether it be mental health, whether it be spiritual growth, whatever it is, you need to categorize it and write them down according to the category of what you want to achieve. So when you're saying finances, you need to say, okay, in the next 6 months, I want to try and clear my credit card. That is one vision. It's a plan. It's basically a plan, guys. It's not, I know people make it seem like it's complicated. It's really not. It's very simple and it's basic. And I think it's something that really helps you have a clear idea, have a clear vision of what you want. It makes it easier for you to achieve your goals because you know exactly what your goal is. So for me, a vision is super important. And most Christians will tell you in church, you have visions. In our church, we do that. We have Vision Sundays where we write down our whole visions for the year and we all come together and pray about it. So visions are super important. It just outlines your steps that you need to take in order for you to achieve bigger goals. So it's literally small little nuggets of goals in order for you to achieve a bigger wholesome goal. Second thing, after you write down your vision, you've written it down. So there are multiple ways of writing down your vision. You can literally take a book, pen, and write it down, or a piece of paper. But piece of paper does not make sense because you could lose that. What you need is to constantly have your vision at hand so that you can see how far you are. You can actually track your progress. That is why you're actually writing down your vision. So for me, what works easiest for me is literally going to my notes app on my phone and typing it out on my phone or on my laptop. But I find that my phone is easier because I constantly have my phone. So 3 months down the line and I want to look how far I've come, I can literally go to my phone and see, okay, my finances, what did I set out to do for the year? And then I can literally see that, okay, I said I want to clear my debt by June of this year. How far am I? It's literally a progress tracking tool for you to use. That is what a vision board is, in my opinion. Someone else can tell you something else, but it's literally manifesting what you want to happen and being able to track it. Second thing is praying about it. Asking God, putting your visions forward and praying about it. So what I did this year with my vision is I've categorized them into their different facets: financial, mental health, social, relationships, I'm just making up names right now because I can't actually remember all of them. Spiritual growth, work life, those type of things. So I've literally written down all of them, and then instead of just writing down what I want, I actually turned my visions into a prayer. So under finances, I actually wrote down a prayer saying, Dear God, this is what I want for the year. Thank you for everything that I currently have, and this is what I want to see this is what I want to see happen in my life. It doesn't necessarily mean that God is going to give it to me the way I want it. And what I always say is, God, according to your way, your will, and your timing. That is, but also when it comes to praying, you always need to be specific, because God knows already what we want. So you need to be specific in saying, God, help me to reach my goal of doing 1, 2, 3. And God can do exceedingly and above whatever you ask for. So it doesn't always mean that God is going to give you exactly what you asked for. It's just saying that, God, this is my heart's desires. If it's not in line with yours, then do whatever your will is in my life. So praying about your visions is super important in my life. I don't know if it is. If praying is not a part of your life, then yeah, it is what it is. But for me personally, praying is how I include God in everything that I do, in my plans from the beginning. I don't want to do something without including God in it, without asking God to guide me, to lead me, to open those doors for me so that I can get to wherever I need to be. So yeah, the third thing is, writing down your vision is not enough. People keep saying, I know this manifesting situation has been out there saying manifest, 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 but you can't manifest and you can't write down visions without actually working towards achieving those visions, achieving those goals. You need to put in the work, you need to put in the effort, you need to be disciplined, you need to be consistent in saying, this is what I want for myself, this is what I want for this year, and this is how I'm going to achieve it. So if you cannot do that as a person, then guys, it makes life really difficult for you, because if you can't put in the effort and put in the work, that is why most of the time things don't come to fruition, they don't come to pass, because you're not putting in your 50% and God bringing the rest of it. You need to put in your effort so that God can meet you halfway. You can't sit and write down that, oh, I want to get a new job, but you're not applying for jobs. How are you going to get a new job? They're going to smell you. You need to be active in making sure that your visions come to fruition. That is basically it. You need to put in the work. And if you're saying that you want to become a millionaire in 5 years, you're going to have to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning. You have to do what you need to do in order for you to become a millionaire. Millionaires are not born overnight. Millionaires don't wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning and sleep at 1 a.m. Millionaires don't party every weekend. You need to make those sacrifices, and you need to make those decisions that are going to take you to where you want to be. So it's all up to you. A vision is nothing without the effort and the work put in. That's just basically it. Okay, all right. The fourth thing is, sometimes you have a plan, you have a vision, and you're putting in all your work, you're putting in all your effort, and then for some reason, it's just not happening. One of the most important things in life is to have faith and to have hope. That whatever you are putting your mind to, whatever you're putting all your effort towards, is going to come to fruition, is going to come to pass. You need to have that faith, you need to have that hope. That's the only thing that's going to continuously drive you on those days where you feel like your hard work is not paying off. Because if faith is that one thing that carries you in those dark times, in those dark moments. I'm not saying that you're writing down your vision that in 6 months I want to be debt free is going to happen in 6 months. Sometimes it doesn't take 6 months. Sometimes it takes 10 months. But you can't control that at the end of the day. You need to still have faith to say this is going to happen, this is going to work. Sometimes we give up when our breakthrough is literally about to happen. Sometimes you put in years and years of hard work and effort, and you say, I'm not being recognized in my job, I'm not being seen, I don't see why I'm working so hard. I don't see why I'm putting in all this effort. And then the minute you give up was, if you just push through a month longer, that's when your breakthrough was going to come through. So in life, for me, you never give up on your dreams. You never give up on your hopes. You never give up on your plans, on your vision. Sometimes it just means that you need to change your strategy on how you trying to achieve that goal. Just change the way you've been working. Maybe something is just hindering you because you're working a certain way. Just change the direction. Don't change the plan. That is basically it. Never give up on something that you truly want. If it's something that lights your soul, lights your fire, don't give up on it. Do not give up on it. What you need is patience, you need faith, and just continuously work, and that drive, continuously work towards it. The last thing is, don't forget to keep your vision to yourself. Don't be out there blabbing that, for 2022, this is what I want to see happen. Don't tell nobody your visions. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to you, keep it to God, pray about it, and that is it. If you have a spouse and you're married, obviously you can share that with your spouse. But other than that, visions are meant for you. They are your personal plans. They are your personal goals. So keep them to yourself. There is no need to be sharing information with people unnecessarily. I don't know how many times I can say this. Do not tell your plans to nobody. It's not their business. When you're chilling with your friends, don't talk about your plans. You can talk about a lot of other things. There are a lot of other conversations to be had besides talking about what you're planning for the year. Do not discuss things with anybody, ever. Don't do it. People's hearts out there. Watch my previous video about talking too much and blocking your own blessings, and you'll understand where I come from. Just don't talk about it. Write it down, keep it to yourself, and monitor progress with yourself. Your actions and the results will speak for themselves. Once your goals are achieved, then you can speak about it. But before then, don't discuss anything with anybody. Don't go around blabbing, ha ha ha, you know what, this year I'm gonna buy myself a car, this year no. Just zip it, work, and literally your hard work will pay off, and it will speak for itself, and you wouldn't even need to discuss it. You don't want to get to a point where you're trying hard to make things happen and you don't understand why, but you don't realize that you're blocking your own blessings by talking too much. Most of the time, you don't even realize that this person that you think is riding for you is not really riding for you. They're not really riding for you. And sometimes our goals and our visions are so big that other people don't understand them. They're like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are that you think you can achieve such things? No, So keep your plans, keep your visions to yourself, focus, sacrifice whatever you need to sacrifice. Don't sacrifice your integrity, don't sacrifice your dignity. But if it means you need to sacrifice time from watching Netflix, do that. If it means you need to sacrifice time from going out, you know what you need to do in order to achieve your vision, to achieve your goals. So do whatever, put in the effort, put in the time, put in the work, and trust me, everything will work out. It always does. Sometimes we're just not patient enough to see it through, but it always works out, especially if you have good intentions and you're pure-hearted about it. Things always work out. They do. Trust me. Never lose hope, never lose faith. And that is it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.